Welcome to the AI Hustle Podcast, the podcast where we break down the latest in AI news, tools, and interview experts helping you hustle and do more using AI. If you've been following the podcast for a while, you'll know that over the last 6 months, I've been working on a stealth AI startup. Of the hundreds of projects I've covered, this is the one that I believe has the greatest potential. So today I'm excited to announce AIBox. AIBox is a no-code AI app building platform paired with the App Store for AI that lets you monetize your AI tools. The platform lets you build apps by linking together AI models like ChatGPT, Midjourney, and 11 Labs. Eventually will integrate with software like Gmail, Trello, and Salesforce, so you can use AI to automate every function in your organization. To get notified when we launch and be one of the first to build on the platform, you can join the waitlist at aibox.ai. The link is in the show notes. We are currently raising a seed round of funding. If you're an investor that is focused on disruptive tech, I'd love to tell you more about the platform. You can reach out to me at jaden@aibox.ai. I'll leave that email in the show notes. In a groundbreaking new study, researchers have demonstrated that artificial intelligence can manage a software development company in a remarkably time-efficient and cost-effective manner. So this is actually something that was conducted by a collaborative team from, I believe, Brown's University, and then also a couple other Chinese institutions. But the study developed AI chatbots, and this is all just, based on OpenAI's GPT 3.5 model. So not even GPT-4. I think that's important, right? And they did this to run a hypothetical software firm called ChatDev. And this comes on the heels of earlier research, which shows that AI agents can autonomously govern a virtual town. That's a whole nother thing, but kind of funny. And the other thing I want to say about this is they ran this whole thing on ChatGPT 3.5, which it's interesting, right? Obviously, I'm assuming they did that because it's free and GPT-4 is paid, but I really don't know why anyone in the entire universe wouldn't. If you're researchers, come on, Brown's University. If you're researchers looking into this kind of tech, why you wouldn't use GPT-4, which is obviously significantly superior. In my opinion, probably 30% better on its quality of responses. So I'll dive into the results of the study, but also know that if this was done with GPT-4, some of the results could have been better. But in any case, let's go into what exactly happened. So in this experiment, they had to, of course, run this tech software firm, and they were essentially adhering to the waterfall model, which is a linear sequential approach to software development. So the team partitioned ChatDev into 4 key phases. They had design, coding, testing, and documentation. So specific AI bots were assigned to roles such as CEO, CTO, programmer, and art designer, and each were informed by detailed prompts outlining their tasks and responsibilities. So once in their designated roles, the chatbots engaged in dialogue, made logical decisions, they even troubleshooted issues. And they did all of this with minimal human interference. So for instance, the CEO and I think the CTO bots were in charge of the design phase and deciding, on the programming language to be used. And the CTO suggested Python, saying that it, quote, its simplicity and readability makes it a popular choice for beginners and experienced developers alike. So it's kind of funny, right? Hearing what they're actually talking about. In any case, I think the study didn't just stop at one task. So across 70 distinct assignments, including a design of a basic Gomku game, also known as 5 in a row, ChatDev was able to complete each software development project in an average of less than 7 minutes. And they did that at a cost of under $1. So I think moreover, the software generated by this AI-powered operation was actually highly reliable, with about 86.66% of the systems running flawlessly, according to the researchers. So you'll hear this anecdote from a lot of people where they're like, ChatGPT, coders in particular, developers, I'm talking to you, calling you out. They'll be like, yeah, but it's not perfect, and it makes mistakes, and you got to debug it, and sometimes it's not good. Yeah, okay, you're 100% right, but 86% of the time, it's going to come up with good responses. Now, it's not going to be able to code everything for you every time. I've had this conversation with my CTO many times, but I will say he has ChatGPT open every single day, and he's using it to help him with coding problems and questions and brainstorming and ideas and all sorts of stuff. And it is very, very useful. So This is a quote from the study. It said, "Our experimental results demonstrate the efficiency and cost effectiveness of the automated software development process driven by ChatDev." Now, I will just put a little disclaimer. These probably were a lot more simple coding tasks, right? Making a 5-in-a-row game versus for example, what I'm currently working on, which is a really complex AI app building platform. That's a little bit more difficult, and there's only so many things that ChatGPT can help with. But in any case, I think while the research team was not available for immediate comment, their findings are making waves in the tech community. So, of course, this is not to say that the AI model is flawless. Like I mentioned, right, researchers did identify limitations such as occasional errors and biases in the language model, which could pose challenges in real-world applications, right? But I think despite these caveats, the findings are very promising, particularly for junior programmers and engineers looking for, automated solutions to expedite their workflow. And I think since its introduction, ChatGPT has been embraced across a bunch of different industries to enhance efficiency and productivity, and coders have found it especially useful. So Daniel Dippold, who is a programmer based in Berlin, and he used ChatGPT to help in his apartment hunt, while employees at Amazon have used it for software development tasks. In any case, I think the study really kind of underlines the expanding capabilities of generative AI technologies like ChatGPT in performing specialized tasks. And I think this really kind of shows some of the ripple effects that this could have across different sectors. So I think kind of offers a glimpse into the future where AI is not really only augmenting human capabilities, but potentially reshaping entire workflows and industries. And when I say potentially reshaping entire workflows and industries, that's a nice way of saying replacing humans at their job. And a lot of people are like, AI is never going to replace software engineers. But I don't know. In my opinion, it's going to replace software engineers. It's going to replace a lot of jobs. It's going to replace a lot of things. You have to assume that this stuff only gets better and better. And if you look at the exponential improvement curve of AI right now, it is going a lot faster than the exponential improvement curve, perhaps, of us mere mortals, right? And I think it's actually kind of interesting because if you look at high school test scores and all sorts of things over a long period of time, I believe by and large in a analytical, statistical, perhaps perspective, the overall human population is becoming quote unquote smarter. Smarter is definitely not the right word I would use for that, but more knowledgeable on testable subjects, perhaps. I don't know if that's the best way to say it. But anyways, the human race is becoming better at that. But if you look at the improvements in that, it's nowhere near the improvements that AI is seeing right now. And so anyone that says AI is not going to be capable of doing programming or a lot of different tasks, it will replace people in those tasks. We probably should prepare for it. So anyways, this is a really interesting thing. And I think this study kind of illustrates that. Definitely something we'll be following in the future. If you are looking for an innovative and creative community of people using ChatGPT, you need to join our ChatGPT creators community. I'll drop a link in the description to this podcast. We'd love to see you there, where we share tips and tricks of what is working in ChatGPT. It's a lot easier than a podcast, as you can see screenshots, you can share and comment on things that are currently working. So if this sounds interesting to you, check out the link in the comment. We'd love to have you in the community. Thanks for tuning in to the AI Hustle podcast. If you could do us a massive favor, we would really, really appreciate it if you could leave us a review wherever you get your podcasts. This helps people find the podcast. It helps people know this is a good place to go. And we would really, really appreciate it, as it helps us continue to bring on incredible guests and share incredible content for you to listen to.